The healthy position of the spine, especially the neck, is one where the head is above the shoulders, ears are right above the shoulders. Now in today's day and age with so much computer use and desk work and sitting in cars, we tend to be in what we call a forward head position, meaning our head's more forward than our shoulders. Now when we hold this position or this posture for prolonged periods of time, as we do in today's society, it causes more wear and tear on our spine and the surrounding tissues and musculature. So the more our head moves forward, the more work our body and the musculature and the supporting tissues have to work just to keep us in normal balance. So we're going to use more energy, and it's going to cause more wear and tear to the spine. And just so we can see what that looks like, on the model, this is what we want to see. Nice curvature in the neck, a 35 to 42 degree curve. But as we move forward, this is what happens to our spine. So when our spine's in this position as we go through our daily lives, more wear and tear, and that leads to the bones aging faster than they need to, all right? Or accelerated aging, we call that degeneration or arthritis. Now, the bones, very important, so are the muscles and the tissues, but as a doctor of chiropractic, what I'm focused on is making sure the nervous system, which runs and controls everything in our body, stays healthy. So having the proper curvature of the spine helps to promote that healthy nerve flow and keep our spine stable and healthy for years that come into the future. So what we're going to look at now, we're going to look at the normal position of the neck, which we have here, which is 35 to 42 degree curve in the neck. This is the front of the spine, this is the back of the spine. So this is what I want to see as a doctor when I look on x-ray. But the most common abnormal position of the neck that I'll see in my office these days is the forward head posture. This is where the head has moved forward of the rest of the body and we've lost that very important cervical curve or the lower dotted curve of the neck. Now this person, they're going in the opposite direction by about 20 degrees. Now when that happens, it puts a lot of excess stress on the vertebral bodies or the spinal bone, causing there to be more wear and tear, or as we say, degeneration, leading to changes in the spine, as we can see on the model, like this. So this is what we want to prevent from happening in our practice, and this is what we want to see in our patients. Alright, so when the spine moves out of that normal healthy position with the ears above the shoulders and we're in this forward head posture, this posture promotes wear and tear, degeneration of the spine. And we can see the three phases that I'll commonly see in my office. We have a phase 1, phase 2, and a phase 3. And what you'll notice is that all of these pictures, these people, they're out of their normal healthy spinal alignment. That wear and tear that I'm speaking about, it's called degeneration, and we usually see that in the front or anterior portion of the lower part of the neck. And what ends up happening is the bones become weak and brittle. That wear and tear causes the disc space to wear down, and the nerves that run and function and control everything in our body, they end up compromised without the accommodating space that they need to do their job, which is to keep our bodies healthy and to run all the functions of the body. So that's why we're so passionate about what we do and why we want to prevent these changes from the normal positioning of the spine. So what we're going to do here, we're going to demonstrate here with Charlotte how to find out if we have normal posture or we're in that forward head posture. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at 4 key points. We're going to look at the earlobe or the ear hole here. So if you have long hair, put your hair back. So ear, shoulders, hips, and then the ankles, and we want a nice line coming straight up through here. So looking at Charlotte, we're just going to push her head forward, and this is the common position that we'll see a lot of people in. And if you or your loved ones are standing straight or in this position, or you notice somebody in their normal standing posture in this position, then they do have that forward head posture where the ear is in front of the shoulder, okay? And if they don't have it, what they'll look like is their head will be here, looking straight ahead, and a nice confident posture with their ear above the shoulder. So in today's world, almost everybody is in a compromising position, whether we're a student at school looking at tablets or staring at a desk, or somebody who's works at a desk, or somebody who's on a bus or driving. We're in this position a lot of the time of our lives. So with that, these negative postures have a negative effect on our spine. The human body was never meant to be in these compromising positions or sit for the prolonged periods of times that we have to in today's society. One of the key components here, of course, is the curvature at the top that is there to help train the ligaments, tendons, and muscles to get back in that proper position and reestablish the curvature of the neck. In addition to the positioning is also we have 10 magnetic points, 5 on each side, that let off 4,200 Gauss of magnetic energy to help promote blood circulation and to relieve tension in the neck. So as we can see, the application for the use of the iZEST Neck Relax is rather simple. Basically, you're going to lay supine on the device. We want the base of the neck right above the shoulders to be at the apex of the curvature of the device. Now, as you can see, the weight of Charlotte's head is helping to bring her neck back and to demonstrate and create the curvature of the neck that we want to see in our patients. Now, 10 minutes is where the actual work starts to happen. So we want to do this for 10 minutes plus an additional 10 minutes for a total of 20 minutes to let the weight of the body start to change the curvature in the neck, train the muscles, the ligaments, and tendons to get back in that proper position that we want to see in our patients.